Hi. You're welcome to our morning session of today. Yes, when we talk about rebuilding, getting to find yourself, whatever you have left behind, bringing it back again. Sometimes we tend to try changing things around us, adding things to our lives, and then we end up losing ourselves. So this morning, we want to look at reinventing without losing yourself. Reinventing yourself without losing yourself. How do you get to bring up a new version of you, reinvent the you who has been in existence, and then without you losing the real you? That is what we want to look at this morning. So everyone, you are welcoming this morning. Welcome. All right. So why do people lose themselves in the process of reinventing? Why do people tend to lose themselves? Why do people lose who truly they are? Why trying to reinvent themselves? Why? One, chasing validation instead of alignment. Yes, a lot of us, we want to get to know from people, is this okay, is this all right, am I fine like this, check it out, is what I'm doing. And then when they say yes, it's okay, when they say yes, it's fine, you carry on. When they say no, it's not okay, you tend to draw back, you tend to shift your ground because someone said no, it's not okay, no, it's not right. Are we together? So when you are seeking for validation from people, you end up changing yourself, and at the end of the day, the real you is gone. So the quest for validation, checking for validation, requesting for validation, asking for validation, seeking for validation, it's one of the reasons we lose ourselves in the process of reinventing. Actually, reinventing is very common. It's very common. But then, while reinventing, what happens in the process of you reinventing? That is what we are looking at. How to reinvent yourself without losing yourself. How to bring up the beautiful part of you, a beautiful version of you, without losing the real you. And then we are saying that the reason people lose themselves while trying to reinvent is number one, when they are chasing validation. When you chase validation from people without you validating yourself. Yes. Without you doing something and say, okay, yes, this is fine, this is okay. You accepting it that it's fine. Then all you have to do is seeking for people to accept for you. Definitely they will accept based on their own perspective to life, based on who they are, based on their values. That is what they will validate. They can't validate based on who you are, because they are not you, you are not them, you are two different beings. So when you want to reinvent yourself without losing the real you, avoid chasing validation from people. When you do something, the first thing remains that we try to get people's opinion, yes, but not running with people's opinion at every point in time. You must wait for someone to say something before you believe that that thing you are doing is correct, before you believe that this particular act, this particular action, this thing you want to do that has to do with you is correct, until someone says something. No, if it keeps happening, you find out at the end of the day you will not be able to live your own life anymore. You will start living someone else's life. People's life is what they see, what they say that you will be doing. So chasing for validation is one of the reasons people lose themselves in the process of reinventing. The next thing is copying people. Yes, this one is close to chasing people's validation. In this case, you are not asking them to check whether it's right or wrong. You just look at them and then you are following them step by step, right? Some might not even know you are copying them. In fact, in most cases, they will not even know. You are the one that will be using your is it side eyes or initiative? Okay, they did it this way, let me do my own. They said this way, let me say my own. They went towards this direction, let me follow. They are doing this, okay, let me go with them. And then you are copying. Anything you see anyone doing, you will want to do it. You go and do it. At the end of the day, you start doing what others are doing without doing what you are meant to do. So people get to lose themselves while trying to reinvent themselves when they start copying others. So don't be a photocopy, a carbon copy of someone. Rather, be the real one, be the original version of yourself. Then the next thing is reinventing from insecurity, not clarity. When what you are doing, it's coming from the fact that you are feeling insecure. Yes, you want to work on a habit, you want to work on a particular character, you feel is something that needs to be changed. Then you are not changing it because you are clear about it that this is what you need to change. You are changing it because you are not feeling secured. Yes, you are not feeling fitting in to those people. You are not feeling okay, being accepted. You are not feeling all right out there. So you want to change it. You don't even know if that is exactly what is making you unique. You don't know. So when you try to reinvent yourself in line with insecurity instead of clarity. So before you talk about reinventing yourself, before you talk about changing anything or adding anything to yourself, ensure it's not coming from insecurity. Oh, they are not accepting my person. They are always complaining. They are not feeling okay with me. They feel I don't flow with them. My nature is, my kind of person is different. I think it's affecting me. I need to do like this. I need to start talking like them. I need to start dressing like them. I need to start doing this one, doing that one. You are trying to reinvent yourself, but from the perspective of insecurity. Let it be that you have sat down, checked your life, and you find out that, okay, this thing you are doing, it's not adding. Rather, it's reducing. It's something you need to change because you are cleared of it. You are aware of what is happening around you and the effects of this thing in your life. Then you are ready to change. You are ready to bring out a better version of yourself. That one is fine. But in the case you want to change, you want to transform yourself, you want to remove this one, you want to drop this one because this person, this group, these people, they are not really in terms with it, then that is not the best. I give you an example. Just this week, the week that ended Saturday, some things have been happening around me, and then I was not really comfortable. I felt, what is it? I don't understand. Why are these people like this? Why are they behaving like? Then a thought came to me that, okay, maybe I should just try to fit in. I should just try to flow, because this particular persons I'm talking about are the type that, in fact, the person who is involved in what I'm talking about directly is a type who is always quiet. Anywhere she gets to, she does not say anything. she's just like that. It's part of her, or it's her nature, or I don't know, but that is who I've known her to be. And then this same person is complaining that she does not like the way you behave, whether you talk, I don't know exactly what she was actually driving at. Then a thought was like, why is it that those people are behaving like this? Okay, probably I should start staying quiet like them, right? I should always be myself. I should keep to myself. Another thought was, I can't live their life. Yes, this is me. I should live my own life. I should be able to go out and be myself. They can blend with me. They should just take me the way I am, right? And I take them the way they are. That is how life should be. The main thing is, don't cross your boundaries. Don't look for their trouble, and they should not look for yours. But dropping who you are, picking who they are, it's not it at all. It's not it. Because they always antagonize you, because they always feel you are outspoken, you are not the type who is somewhere like one side there, seated, always quiet. You always raise opinion, you say something, you bring up suggestion, then it's an issue. No. And because it's an issue to them, you want to drop the fact that when you come out, you say something, you speak out, you have something to share, you have something to contribute to discussion, and then because you want to be like them, you keep quiet whenever, even if you have something to say, you swallow it, you want to be like them, then you will end up living their lives, you will not live yours. And individuals have different purposes in life. Yes. The reason you were created is different from the reason Mr. B is created. Is different from the reason Auntie C is created. So don't live anybody's life. Live your own life. So when you start copying people, when you start trying to be like them in order to fit in, that is when you start falling. Friends, that is when your own purpose in life gets thwarted. So live your life. Make sure you are on the right path. You personally can tell when there are things you are not doing correctly. Yes. Drop those ones, build your life, and move on. But in the case of you want to copy someone, the way they dress, the way they speak, the way they relate with people, you want to just copy them and try your own is not the best. You will get tired one day, you will become suffocated, and you will become frustrated in life. Yes, because you are carrying the load that is not yours. That particular one does not fit you. It does not fit. That head, it cannot enter there, right? The space is either too small or too big for your own head. So when you took your head, it will either get stuck or it will just fling it away, and you end up not getting anything out of that hole. So guys, be yourself, live your life. The most important thing is you please God with your life. Yes, that is the most important thing. Please God with your life, and then don't cross people's boundaries. You know who this person is, you know who this other person is. Relate with them based on who they are. But your life, be yourself. Then you will have peace in life. So don't try to change things because you are feeling insecure, rather because you are clear that this thing is right or this one is wrong. So the next reason people try to reinvent themselves and then they do it in the wrong way is when they try to escape pain instead of healing. When you try to escape pain instead of healing, you end up damaging yourself instead of reinventing. Yes. Don't escape pain, rather work towards healing. Me, I don't want any trouble. I don't want trouble. Therefore, I will avoid this person. No, avoiding that person is not the solution. You know why? There are other thousands of people like that same person out there. And these people could be the people who are in the offices where you are going to be working. They are going to be the leaders there. How do you avoid them? They are going to be your next door neighbor. How do you avoid them? They are going to be the business partners in the future. How do you avoid them? You see, when you try avoiding instead of facing and healing, then you get to lose yourself. Yes, you avoid Mr. A today, Auntie B today, because you don't want problem. You don't face it and look for solution. Tomorrow you are going to meet Uncle Z, who is the manager of that particular department you'll be working. Are you going to resign from that job because the same person, the same kind of individual you avoided some years ago is now the one seated here? Though different individuals, but the same character and everything. No, avoidance is not the solution. Seek for a way to manage it. Like the story I told you earlier. And then this auntie, madam, whoever I can call her, sincerely, that thing was so much on me. It's not just the last week it started. It started a while ago, but I've been trying to manage it, but then it was getting out of hand, right? And then I approached her. And what's going on? What happened? What have I done? Luckily for me, thank God for the Holy Spirit, God allowed her to mention what she felt is her grievance, of which for me, I don't think that is the full grievance. Yes, because this attitude I'm talking about have been there for, should I say, months. And then the issue raised was something of just December, and it baffles me that something that happened since December is still there to date. Yeah. But that is, by the way, that is human being for you. Then I apologized. Yes, I did, because I need peace. I want this bridge to be crossed. I want the ground to be leveled. I want to know that, okay, I've conquered this one. Yes, I apologize. And then few days, I'm still seeing something like that. I started praying, of course. and thank God, everything is fine. Everything is, from yesterday, I can tell everything is fine. I give glory to God. I can say that by the grace of God, I have conquered, right? And then when I meet someone like that somewhere else, trust me, I will still conquer by the grace of God. So don't shy away, don't run away from what you think is the challenge right now. Look for a way to overcome it. Ask God for wisdom to deal with it. You must deal with it to help you deal with others later in life. Yes. I can tell you that this is not just the first time something challenging is happening around me, but because God has helped me to conquer some before, this one came from a different perspective, a different direction, yet God helped, although it was not funny. Let me be sincere. At a point, I was like, okay, maybe I should also declare, I should give her some space, I should stay on my own. And that might say, no, that is not the solution. And thank God the real solution came and everything was settled fine. So you should always look for a way to settle. Isolation cannot be the solution. Yes. Because lifestyle, character, you see somewhere, that is not the only person who will have such character. Yes, yes. You have others that will even have even worse than that. They are out there. A lot of opportunity is going to bring both of you together. And then, if you shy away from this one today, what will you do tomorrow? Maybe when everything's settled, you don't even know if that is going to be the destiny helper you have been praying for. So, guys, look for a way. Ask God for wisdom to conquer anything that is on your way. Don't run away. Don't shy away from it. Face it squarely. Have the victory so that I have the story to tell tomorrow. Today I'm narrating my own story, right? Something that happened just within last week, and then it ended yesterday. Just yesterday. But thank God there was victory. So, guys, when we are talking about confusion, healing, reinvestment in yourself, and so on, it has to do with the matter of the heart. Yes, yes. You can't minus your heart from everything we are talking about. When your heart is right, everything coming in will work out rightly. And the only being that can make your heart right is God. So, guys, before I continue, I would love to tell you that please let God have the place in your heart. Let God have a place in your heart. Invite him into your heart. Tell him to come and take over your heart. That is where the beginning of all this. That's where you have the strength, the courage, the ability to reinvest in yourself good things, and they will work. But when he's not there, you will be trying and be failing. Yes, you will be trying and be ending up doing it in the wrong way. So, guys, invite God into your life. Let him come and take charge of your heart. As we continue, we want to look at what real reinvention means. What is the real one? We have seen what happens when people try reinventing and then they do it in the wrong way. Why do they do it in the wrong way? We have seen it because they are chasing validation, because they copy people, because they do out of anxiety, out of worries, not out of clarity, out of insecurity, not out of clarity. And now we want to look at what real reinvention is all about. What does it mean? It's not faking. No, not when you try to fake your life. This is you, but because you want to reinvent, you are now living a fake life. Even when you don't want to smile, you see yourself, you are forcing yourself to smile because you want to become a smiling person. Smiling is as a product, as a result of what is happening within. Yes. So if there is no joy within and then you are forcing the external part of you to smile, it will not last long. In fact, the smile will even look annoying. Yes. It will look funny and annoying. So don't fake it. Reinvention, it's not becoming fake. No. It's not that you should become fake about your life. No. It's not about abandoning your value. No. These are the things you value in your life. These are your core values. Then you abandon them because you want to reinvent. No. It's not that. It's not silencing your personality. It's not. It's not. This is who I am. This is who you are. And then you are silencing who you are to pick up another nature because you are saying reinvention. No, it's not. It's not pretending to be healed. No, you have the pain. The pain is still there. You are still gripped. You are still hurt. And then it's okay. I'm fine. Because you want to show a new person. You want to become someone who has been reinvented, a new individual. No, it's not pretending to be healed. It's not. So what exactly it is? It's alignment. Alignment. Okay, this is who I used to be. This is me. This is me. This is me. Someone who is very angry, who easily gets upset, someone who, if you do anything, I give it back to you, according to someone, according to others. And then someone who, anything you want, I give you, right? See my eye, if you try me, I try you back. And then someone who is not patient, right? Someone whose life has a lot of things. Then alignment. How does alignment work? When your life, you want to align with the right one, you check. Okay, I easily get offended at people. Now I want to reinvent. That thing that person is doing, that always gets me upset. When he or she does it, I will sit down and check, wait, is this person in his or her right frame of mind? What led to this action? Why did she react this way? Why did she do this? When I become someone who analyzes, right, before reacting, instead of someone who rushes into being angry or reacting at anything anyone does, then I'm reinventing, I'm aligning, I'm trying to bring out understanding, I'm trying to figure out something before reacting. And then that process of thinking, analyzing, you will even see that the tension on what I'm to say will reduce. Then those words I would have used the way I do use before will be changed. Alignment. When I don't just start judging people by what I think, what I feel, then I'm already reinventing myself. I'm not changing who I am, no. I'm the same person with the same mindset, but now I do things differently. I feel I see things differently from different perspectives. Now, to relate it to what I was saying before, these people, what they do is, when you are doing something, when you are reacting, when you are saying something, they will bring up their own conclusion. Yes, that you are doing this because of this. And that is the major reason they were angry, or the misunderstanding was on ground. Now, like what she said, I said that grieved her. On that fateful day, I actually made that statement for us to laugh. We were 3 there. I just made that statement so we could laugh, to make the environment kind of jovial one. Never thought of it being something that can hurt. Never. If I had, I would have not made that statement. Yeah, it was a very simple statement. But then, because of individual differences and the way we perceive things, they read different meaning to it. Now, if I want to reinvent myself, if I should be the one in their shoe, listening to that statement, I will try to analyze it. Why did she make this statement? What was her reaction? What was her facial reaction after making that statement? What was her next step after that statement? Now, when I'm able to analyze it, putting one or two together, I might end up with the mentality that, okay, this is the reason, this is the reason. And if I'm not okay with it, I go for confrontation. For me, that is my style, confrontation. Yes, and that has been helping me. Because when you sit back to imagine things for people, you end up imagining wrongly. That is the number one reason for misunderstanding amidst people today. Imagination. You just sit back, you saw this person doing this thing, you don't know the reason he or she's doing it, you don't care to know, all you know that you have concluded your own and you have stamped it there. And at the end of the day, you see this person, you are looking at him or her as one very bad, wicked human being. Not knowing that something led to him or her doing that, not even having you in mind at all. And this thing I'm talking about today is one of the reasons husband and wife fight themselves in their homes. It's one of the reasons friends who have been friends for years can easily part ways. Yes, one will be wondering, wait, why is this one behaving like this now? What happened? Then when he or she is not able to confront, to ask, not knowing that the other one is under serious pressure, or there is something up there disturbing. In fact, the world today is filled with a lot of things that can get one worried, disturbed, just busy mentally, psychologically. So guys, if you want to live a peaceful life, as part of reinvention, add this to your life. Getting to know why people do what they do. If you can do this, you will end up having peace all around you. Yes. But when you don't want to know why people do what they do, you only pick up what they are doing and you run with, you will end up giving yourself blood pressure. Yes. You become worried where there is no reason for worry at all. So friends, reinvention is very important. So it's alignment, it's healing. It's healing. Work on yourself and become fine. Just become fine. Someone hurt you. Make sure you get healed. Don't pretend you are fine and then when the person is greeting you do instead of opening mouth, the way you open, you smile before. Now you are greeting with one side of your nose or your throat. Then you say you are fine. You are not fine, no. You are not fine. Because even psychologically, that thing is disturbing you. That thing is affecting you. You can never be peaceful. You can never be happy. Anytime you cite him or her, that particular person, anytime you cite him or her, your blood pressure will rise. Now, it will increase. This is not what you are going to argue or you will fight. No. The only solution to that is settle it and let it go once and for all. Become fine. It's healing. Reinvention, it's healing. I say alignment, then I'm talking about healing. Make sure you are healed. Someone jilted you. They ran away with your man. Your man left you. Or your lady left you and got married to another man. Oh, you felt bad. You were hurt. You were touched badly. And then you said, I'm fine. There's no problem. It's fine. It's fine. Without you getting proper healing, you are not healed. But you are shouting, you are fine, you are fine. You are not fine. No. Look for a way to be healed. If it is to write to her, if it is to send her a message, speak your mind. Anything you know you can do that is okay. Not the one that you want to go and hurt somebody. No. Anything you know you will do and be fine, please do it. If it is to go to a therapist, do it. If it is to go for counseling, do it. Anything that is good, that can help you to be healed, do it. If it is to pray, pray and become healed. It's after your healing that every other thing can be right, can be fine with you. If not, you will continue like that and you cannot be yourself. It's upgrading. Yes. Upgrading your habits. We are talking about what true reinvention means. Reinvention, it's upgrading your habits. What were the things you used to do before? Upgrade. The things that give you sorrow, give you pain, bring the ones that bring peace. That is upgrading. You are the type that makes others feel nothing. Change from it. Upgrade to someone who can live peacefully with people. Someone who appreciates people no matter who they are. Upgrade your habits. You know those things you do. You know them. Those things that take peace from people. Those things that make you cry. Those things that make you feel, what is life? Life is not even worth living anymore. Those things you do that make you make such statements, upgrade from them. Add the positive ones. Add the good ones. So reinvention is upgrading of habits. Maturity emotionally. When you become mature emotionally, that is reinvention. You can handle issues. You are not the type that easily flare up. You can calm down, discuss it, right? Settle it. Emotional maturity. It's living intentionally. You are intentional about it. You will do this, you will not do this. You do this, you will not do. You are intentional about everything you do. You are living intentionally. Yes. You know the things that are good, the things that are bad. You do the good, avoid the bad. Living intentionally. So guys, that is reinvention. Now, these are the questions that can help you to check yourself. Before you reinvent, ask yourself these questions, right? Who am I at core? Who really am I? Who exactly am I? Ask yourself that. Get to know who you are. Get to know who particularly you are. Are you a quiet person naturally? Are you an outspoken person naturally? Are you one who naturally lets things go? Whether the person seeks for forgiveness or not, you see yourself letting it go. Or you are the type that they must come to apologize to you. Are you the type that can patiently listen to someone, get to hear their opinion about things? Or you are the type that anything anyone is saying is on his own, as long as you are concerned, you have this to say and everyone must listen? Are you that type? Get to know who you are. Who are you to the core? Who are you? Get to know yourself first. Ask yourself, who am I? And be sincere about yourself. Are you the type that there is nothing like respect around you? Everybody around you, you guys are equal. Whether they are older ones or younger ones, you can speak to anyone the way you like it. Or you are the type that accord everyone their respect. What kind of person are you? Personally, you are the one checking, making the checks for yourself. You know yourself. Get to know who truly you are to the core. Then the next thing, what value do I refuse to compromise? What value do I refuse to compromise? What are these things that I cannot compromise this no matter what happens? I cannot compromise this one. Get to know them yourself. No matter what you do, I can never compromise this. For me, when I was still much younger, apart from God, because I know at a point where I was flogged to leave my faith, right? But I made up my mind that for me, no, and he helped me. Yeah, I know he helped me, because there were times where it was much. I almost gave up, but he helped me. Then apart from God, one thing I held dear to myself when I was still growing up was my virginity. Yes, if you're a lady listening to me, I'm saying this to your hearing. That was my value. Oh, I could not trade it for anything. Nothing. If I sense anything around me targeted to, in fact, it will become my prayer point, or I will escape with the possible speed I can. And one thing I prayed to God for was, oh God, keep me from rape. Yes. Apart from that, I made up my mind that as for me, no man will see my nakedness. Yes. So, what is that thing that I cannot compromise? Ask yourself. Get to know it. What part of me need healing, not hiding? This is another question you should ask yourself. What part of me needs healing, not hiding? Not the ones you are hiding. There is something that needs to be healed, and then that thing is hiding. It's hiding. What part? What is that thing? Hiding is not an option. What part of me needs healing? What habit must change for my future? What habit must change? What habit must change? That is what we are talking about. Oh. For reinvention to happen, something must change. And remember where we started from, not copying someone. You are asking yourself this question so that you know the part of you that should change, not because someone is doing it, you are changing to be like that person. No, you are changing because you want a new version of you. So what part needs to go? Ask yourself that question. How to reinvent yourself without the other part? How to reinvent yourself positively in the right way? Number one, heal before upgrade. Make sure you are healed. Make sure you are healed. That part you find out that needs to be healed, heal it. Then you upgrade. Yes. Heal the rejection, heal the insecurity, heal people's pleasing. Heal yourself from pleasing people. Live your life. The next thing to do, we are talking about how to reinvent yourself rightly. The next one is separate your identity from your habits. Separate your identity. There should be difference between this is me, this is who I am, and this is what I'm doing. Are we together? Your habit is that thing you do. Separate your identity. Know who you are from what you are doing. Then, when you know who you are, match it with what you are doing. Are they matching? If they are not, that is when you will start changing those things so that you can now come in place doing that thing that match you. Are we together? So separate your identity from your habit. Evolve gradually, not drastically. This kind of change we are talking about today is not the one that all of a sudden it will just happen. Yeah. No. It's a gradual process. There is a habit in you want to change. You are doing it step by step, little by little. Okay, yours is lie. You want to change from lying. Something happened today. You say the truth. It might be a very simple one, right? You say, thank God I said the truth. This one is easy now, this one is easy now. The next time, another thing happened. You look at yourself. If I say this truth now, are you sure? Are you sure? Another man say the truth, say the truth. Don't worry, say the truth. One man say, if you try it, you will lose this. Then the mind of say the truth prevails. You say the truth. The joy will make you say the truth next time, even if you are being punished, right? Although the other mind that says, see, I told you, be there tell you, I told you, right? But this other mind that says, say the truth to make you feel happy, that is the reality, that is the true part of you. Yes, you will be happy. So next time, see yourself saying the truth again. It's a gradual process. It doesn't just happen, all of a sudden. You are the type that have been into immorality, and then your reinvention is, I want to stop this life of immorality. You want to cut off from the men or the boys. You start by deleting their numbers, blocking. Sometimes you will want to unblock, right? You tell yourself no. Sometimes you might even cry because the relationship to you was okay. You were benefiting from it. The pleasure is there. The money or whatever aspect is there. And now you want to have a different life. Sometimes you can cry, yes, about it. But then, at the end of the day, you will be happy that, wow, so I was able to live without this lifestyle of immorality. So it's a gradual process. Take it a step at a time. But the most important thing is that you are changing. Yes. You find out things in your life that are not matching with your personality, with your identity. You are removing them. Yes. Then we are talking of how to reinvent yourself without losing it. How to reinvent yourself rightly. That is what we are saying now. And we say it's a gradual process. The next thing is keep your core values intact. Those things that you hold there, don't allow anything, whatsoever it is, to tamper with. Keep it intact. How to do it rightly, how to reinvent it rightly. Keep your core values intact. Don't allow anything to shift them. Don't. Integrity, be someone of high integrity. When you say yes, people know that that thing is yes. When you say no, people should know that that thing is actually no. Hold them dearly. Kindness is also a core value. Be kind to people. Faith, your belief in God, don't allow anything to take it away. A lot of things are flying in my generation today. They will give you philosophies upon philosophies, why this is not okay, why there is no God, the more reason why you should believe there is no God, the 100 reasons why God does not exist. Let nothing take your faith from you. Reinventing yourself rightly. Your authenticity, the really you, not the fake you. No, hold it dearly. Hold the real you. Don't allow it to be diluted. Don't become a of someone else somewhere, your authenticity. Then set boundaries. Set boundaries. If you must reinvent yourself rightly, boundary setting should be held highly. Yes. Know what you can do, know what you cannot do. Know what people around can do around you and what they cannot do. Yes. Redefine success for yourself. That is the last one. Redefine success for yourself. Success is peace, it's alignment, it's consistency. It's not cat race, it's not competition. Hey, I have this. They don't have any. They don't have any. Oh, hallelujah. I have this. I have that. Okay, they have this already. Let me go for this. I must be successful in that line. That is not success. Success is not competition. Success is alignment. Success is peace. And then success is consistency. All right, before we say bye this morning, we have some words of affirmation here. You will open your mouth and say this with me. I grow without losing myself. Say it. I grow without losing myself. I grow without losing myself. My value remain intact. Say it. My value remain intact. My value remain intact. Every value I have remain intact. Yes, by the grace of God. I evolve with clarity. I evolve with clarity. I evolve with clarity. I evolve with clarity. I am becoming aligned, not pressured. I am becoming aligned, not pressured. Say it. I am becoming aligned, not pressured. I cannot be pressured to do something. Rather, I can align myself with that. So, guys, as I draw the curtain this morning, you don't need to become someone else. You need to become yourself, the best part of you. You need to get your life going. Heal. Change. And then live that best life. All right. Thank you so much for connecting this morning. Thank you to everyone. Oh, thank you, everyone who connected. I'm trying to pick your name, but it's a bit far from me. The other device is not here today. Thank you for always coming around. Please do well to check the channel. We have a community there. Drop your thoughts, drop your heart, drop anything you want to say. We will pick it up from there. We will communicate with you from there. This is Real World with Susan. We give clarity about life, purpose, and faith. And we stream thrice in a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you so much for coming. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do well too, if you know you are gaining value. Thank you, and see you again by Wednesday. Thank you for coming. Oh my, I would have loved to call your names. Thank you. Bye for now.